Let's see what's going on today in this wild market that we've been having. Looks like the SPY has made a nice rebound, bouncing off of that 450. Still not out of the woodworks yet. If it's going to continue to rebound, it's got to get over 463. If not, we could still test that 450 and crack. It's just a small rebound so far. Let me start going through some of these plays because I have no idea what's going on today. Take that off. AERC, take that off. It's below all indicators. Take that off. This is all stuff from yesterday. BFR. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, that hurts the soul a little bit. I've been waiting for a week and a half for that rip and trying to get it. Oh, you dirty BFRI. Of course you wait. You wait and wait and wait. Well, that's alright. VXX, keep an eye on it if the SPY starts dropping. And SOPA selling off. CRELI, that's above all EMAs. Could be a possible play. PTPI is up a little bit, but it's under $5, so I'm probably not going to trade it. Nothing there. I don't like the float on that one. Okay. Alright, well, BFRI, I've been trading this whole time. Might as well keep trading, I guess. If you're going to keep running. I'll switch my daily chart over into an hour chart. Oh, God. Oh, what a beautiful move. I got some profits off of it, but not what. This was what I've been looking for. This is what I've been looking for the whole last week and a half on this play. I'm just kind of going straight up at the moment. RELY has got super strong resistance at 8. Actually, 8 and 8.15 tops of these candles in pre-market. Let's see. We're going straight up, so maybe we can get a position on this trend line. If this trend line continues to hold. Very strong resistance at 15. And PTPI has an uptrend as well, but it's got to break $5 and hold that as support. Very nice. PFE ate the dust today. What's going on with PFE? So PFR is still trying to hold there. I want to give this a little. Well, actually, this 15 minutes fixing to close. Or the hour chart's fixing to close here. Big wick on this hour candle, so that is a little concerning. And BFRI possibly cracking here As it just came. Just opened like right on the trend line. What is the... Okay, so SPY has a downtrend started on the 5 minute, so the SPY is still selling off, even with that little rebound this morning through, I guess, after hours and pre-market. SPY is still downtrending, so that could make for some issues. You have BFRI starting to crack. PTPI pulling back. RELI. Oh, I like this. I'm hopping in on this right here. It's held up this trend line. It's the only thing at the moment holding up the trend line. And it's a nice triangle pattern, so we're at the tip of the triangle just about. So where'd I get filled at? 715. It's a little higher than I wanted to get filled at, but that's alright. As long as we can hold up 7, hold up this trend line, we should at least get another test to the top of that resistance at 8, which would be about a $75 win just for the test. Good morning, Ruben. Yeah, Orlando the Spy. Yeah, you're looking at it on the 30-minute. It looks bad. I believe you. It's looking bad everywhere. So we are starting to get a little push up here. Go on the 15-minute. Oh, 15-minute looks beautiful. I'm taking out 716 as resistance. All the way up to 725. Let's see if it breaks through there. Breaking through there. Up to 730 was where we stopped at. And now we're just testing. Well, ooh, hold on. Getting a little bit wild here. Need 7 to hold up. Don't want to see it cracking back below 7. This can be the last time, but we need to get right back above 7. You see 7 starting to hold as resistance. Let's see, is the SPY dumping? A little bit. Oh, BFRI trying to hold that triangle. I'm actually going to start a position on this. I'm going to go 20 shares to start. I may add here shortly. If RELI doesn't come back up off his trend line, there's strong support at 650. That's why I'm willing to hold it a little bit here. Oh yeah, jumping into more as we're coming up. Actually, I'm just going to go on this thing. 40 shares so far. BFRI starting to push off of that trend line. I'm just going to put a stop loss in on RELY right under 650 for now. Let's keep an eye on BFRI, see if we can get that don't give me a little fake out breakout. He held up the trend line so far. Let's have him in at 1360. That's right where we're at. I don't mind that as long as the trend line can hold. Can we get this breakthrough 14 here? RELI is just, let me see this on the 1 hour chart. No, we're still in that triangle. We're going to stop down a little bit below that wick. PTPI is still holding its trend line at the moment. Let me add one more here. Though we don't want this to crack. Oops. See, RLEI holding up 675 so far. That's fine. That's the bottom support area, so that's all good. BFRI needs to pop real soon. Needs to pop this 14 area because we're starting to curl over on the 15 minutes. Starting to, you can start to feel that weight, but all the EMAs are below it and starting to spread out, so it's very bullish. So this may just be a little bit of consolidation. That's what I'm thinking here. So we're just consolidating on the trend line, but we do got to hold. Very nice. Buyers coming back in. You see it's just barely, it just keeps enough buyers just to keep it on the trend line. Whoa, 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 get out of here. It's starting to crack a little bit. Let's see. Got a couple minutes on this candle. It needs to hold here. I'm thinking about maybe adding. Let's see. Ugh, RELI is gonna come down. Yeah, SPY's SPY giving back about half of its gains so far from pre-market and after hours. Got a little bit left. This thing goes back bearish, but that's starting to really ruin Just gonna move this trend line. That trend line is cracked, but we do have this triangle that is formed here. And I'm gonna actually add 10. As it looks like we're getting close to the tip of the triangle. Yeah, so I got 50 there. About to drop you, RELI. If you start coming back up here in a second. I got this downtrend that's holding it below 7. If it doesn't come back up in a second, I'm getting out. I was just looking for a little test to 8, but man, it is. We'll see. So we are, I would say, 5 to 10 minutes away from either another leg up to 15 out of this consolidation on BFRI, or we're going to have a pullback. The 10-day on the 50 or on the 15-minute is right here at 11:45. So there is a ways that it could pull back. We're just going to stay on BFRI at the moment. Good morning, Donnell. I know, man. BFRI, man. God. Good morning, Lauren. Good morning, Lori. How's everybody doing today? Lauren's got chores to do. Ooh, that's looking starting to get a little buying. Ooh, we're starting to look very nice. We are very, very close to popping this triangle. Coming back up for a test right here. $13.50 starting to try to hold as support on the bid. Strong sign if that can hold support. And gave it up a little bit there for a second. Got 1 minute on this candle, and then the next 5-minute candle is going to be right here in the tip. So we are very close. To a big leg down or a big leg up. 30 seconds. Getting rejected off there a little bit. I don't like it's getting pushed down. Oh, wow. We opened up right. We opened up smack dab in the center of the tip of the triangle. Ooh, this is gonna go one more. This is gonna be so close. It needs to break out like right now. At least get off of this area. We don't want to be testing this area in the tip of the triangle. We want to be testing resistance, not support. Let's make. Damn, RELI is pulled back too. SPY's still dumping. This is messing. SPY dumping like that. Yeah, there comes the pull down. SPY's got to quit dumping here. It's messing up all the patterns. You can see falling out of that triangle so far. We still got a few minutes here. Okay, SPY might have found a bottom there for the moment, but if the SPY just keeps dumping off, it's just gonna shred these patterns. See, RELI, that's very close to cracking. It's at the very tip of that triangle too, but looking pretty bearish. Okay. So I'm about to have to hop out of probably everything and just eat a loss today. Unless these rebound really quick. Ten-day is at 1167. So there's a support right across here in the top of that body of that candle. So we'll remove the triangle since the triangle cracked. But we still have the downtrend, so we gotta leave that on there. So this downtrend can break out. Alright, good. SPY starting to have a little push up. So maybe we'll see a decent rebound here on BFRI and RELI. RELI is at this bottom support where it could bounce. But if it doesn't bounce here, it is going to crack, and that's why my stop loss is right under there. Look at the bodies of these candles right through here. Strong support. And then also the trend line support. Although, man, look at all this selling. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be able to turn around here or not. Yeah, SPY having some trouble. That previous level right there of support is now holding as resistance on the SPY. How? Ugh. Let's see, PTPI coming up. Possible break of $5 here. This one out of the three is the one that stayed on the trend line and started ripping. The one I didn't get into, that I didn't think was going to be. Yeah, this is very close to cracking. God, what a dump. That hurt. Well, that's a nasty loss there. I'll have to get that one back. Ugh, BFRI might give up on me too here. me see something on this. I got so much slippage on that sell-off from how hard that sell-off was. My stop loss was all the way up under the trend line, but it just cracked so fast. But honestly, I should have cut the loss on this when I got in here and it didn't break out and it came back. I should have cut the loss right around there. Oh God, BFRI is starting to crack too. I'm gonna take $200 in losses today. On the 15-minute BFRI looks very close to cracking. Yeah, I should have cut the loss on this too. I didn't realize we just dropped all the way back down to 11.75. As soon as 12.75 cracked here, I should have cut that loss as well. So both of those losses could have been a lot less. But God, this looks like this is about to dump. If you can't hold 11.75 here, it's done. It's struggling to get back over 12. If it can't even get back over 12, it's about to dump. Ooh, God. Is it a premature dump or are we about to really dump? See, I'm trying to give it enough time to hold up this 10-day moving average right here on the 15, but I'm risking too much. But BFRI, it's trading for a week and a half, so I know it likes to be a little bit extra with its moves when it makes a move out of consolidation. But the way things are yanking back today, I don't really want to take much more of a loss. So that yank back on both of these at the same time, which was the yank back on the SPY right there. See, because if the SPY, even though it's rebounding right this second, if its downtrend continues and we get rejected again, we're going to have another big yank down, which could ruin these patterns. Well, the patterns are already ruined pretty much, but BFRI is trying to hold that 11. Where's they flat topping out at 12 on the hour chart? You can see 12 is being very strong resistance. Ugh, and it's cracking shit. When I was looking, I wasn't paying attention. I was focused on this hour chart. Let's see, can you bounce off of 11 here at all? God, this is the worst day I've had in a month and a half. Or 2 months. I don't know, this is... PTPI wasn't able to break 5, but it is still slowly climbing. Let's see, what am I got left? 175, so I could get... I don't know if I want to get in on anything, though, the way everything's acting. Yeah, that one's still cracking down. See if we can bounce here, we'll be alright on BFRI. We gotta break back above 12. Yeah, SPY's still coming up, getting close to that trend line. We'll see if it can actually turn around or if it gets rejected again. Like how this 5-minute candle, buyers coming in pushing it off that $11 area. I'm gonna go green a little bit. I'm gonna add to this average down some. Way down here. So I brought my price down about 30 cents to $13.19, which is still way up here, but let's see if we get this full-on bounce back close to 13 or not. So on this 15-minute chart here, or actually this hour chart, we can see clearly where 12 is strong resistance. If this hour candle can push back up green and push over 12, that would be a bullish engulfing candle over this red candle, and this thing could continue to rip. It's just, yeah, we got an hour for this candle to close. Now it could start to move up early. It's got to hold here though still. We're still testing this bottom. The support, right? The support on the 10-day on the 15-minute chart and the trend line, we're just barely holding up. Need to see some of this big green buying volume bars. We haven't had a big green buying volume bar in an hour? We had one at 9:15, so about 45 minutes. What are you gonna do here? What is your... Let's go into the 1 minute. Okay. Yeah, so on the 1 minute, I'm looking at the 1 minute to see where our little bit of price action is heading off of this. And you can see on the 1 minute where it is trying to push up. It's just struggling to get over 1160. Alright, so we're looking okay. We're pushing off there. Yeah, don't give up on us. Come on. What's the damn SPY doing? Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep a close eye because the SPY gets rejected here. We'll see those big yank backs in a second. Yeah, we're starting to give up. You see it on the 1 minute. We're making a nice little upward movement off of the trend line. Now we're back on it. Testing again. And to stop testing support. Need to be testing these upwards resistance lines. We keep testing this 10-day, we're going to crack. On this 15-minute chart, we got 10 more minutes. See, look how it's curling on the 1 minute here. That's why I was looking at the 1 minute. I want to make sure that this trend line is going to hold or not. So buyers still willing to come in. Another little dip below the trend line. Yeah, there ain't nothing else going on either, is there? That's selling off. Let me go to 5 minute here. Rite Aid. PPSI sold off. AHER still trying to climb a little bit. There's really not anything happening Yeah, RELI, that's already given up. It's the one I took the first $100 loss on. Ooh, that doesn't look good. That does not look good at all. See on that 5-minute little squished red candle starting to crack here. I'm about to have to hop out. I'm just gonna probably just cut my losses, lick my wounds today. Hi, Hooray? Is that how you say your name? Hooray Mert? Well, good thing I bought the dip on cryptos. Let's see, I got a whole bunch of people. Let's see, I got the troll squad in here with a whole bunch of opinions. If you haven't seen the live debates between One Life and myself and Daniel B and myself, you can check those out. And you can, make your own opinions about the opinions of these trolley boys. Jay Kratz, are you ready next for that? Are you ready for the debate next? You borderline that troll area. Looks like we're cracking. Now wait a minute. The SPY just broke this downtrend, so the SPY is trying to rebound. And BFRI is still giving up now. Should start to see some buying come back in here. I haven't read none of y'all's comments, by the way, so you'll have to give me a chance to catch up on everything. I just glanced over and just saw the peanut gallery doing their peanut things. What? So they still haven't cracked yet. I'm still trying to hold here. It does look very close to cracking, but Hmm. Man, it keeps trying. It's trying so hard to hold up. Selling has decreased, but if we don't get any buying in, it's just going to keep selling off anyway. So we're not getting very much buying. The last 30 minutes, we've had this one little hammer candle, which is not pretty. There we go. There comes a little bit of buying. See if it can pop back over 1150 here. If it gets back over 12, then it possible. Well, actually, 1215 is where it needs to get back over. Yep, and that's right where the trend line is just about. Let's see. If we get back over 1150, we may be okay. Very nice. Back up to 1175. Over 11. Well, we popped over it for a second. We did push a little bit over that top of these last few candles. And we're starting to push back up to 12. So we're not out of the woodworks yet, but we are looking a little better. A little better, excuse me, man. Oh, this live stream is killing me. Killing my voice box anyway. I'm going to take a quick little break here. I'm going to keep an eye on this on my phone, but we're just kind of in this little consolidation above support where it's trying to hold now. And we'll see if it can. But on this hour chart, like I was saying, if this candle can push back over the tops of the bodies of these two, we could get another little pop up. We did not throw down a lower low on the hour chart. We made a higher low so far. But yeah, I'm going to take a quick little break. I'll be right back, guys. Just a few. Alright, well, while we're waiting on this thing to see if it's going to drop or hold up here, let me get to these comments. Hopefully I don't... This thing has stopped me out so many times right before it's ripped the last couple weeks. See, what are we holding up right now? Just trying to hold 11, that's it. Alright, let's see what we got here. In the comment section, what's up, everybody who's already said hi. Orlando, you're in GLBE for a day hold. So GLBE in here and see what you're looking at, because you've been killing a lot of plays, so see what you got going. Maybe about to crack here. It's got just a little bit longer to... So we got that push up to 12, but we were ejected really hard off of it, and that was not a good sign. Oh, yeah. We just cracked for a new low. It's done. Oh, yeah, there on the 15-minute, I didn't see that. I was looking at that daily chart. That indecision there, cracking below, or this indecision green candle followed by this red bearish candle. As soon as this thing cracked below the body, but more so cracking below the bottom of that one, I'm still holding. Reason being is because I'm a crazy person right now. So much time we got on this? 8 minutes left. Let's see. 10 days right there. Let's move that line out of there. Oh, SPY getting rejected at that same 458 place. So SPY could keep running down this downtrend. Alright. I think I'm going to hold this down to 10. I'm going to risk the rest of this 200 on this play. But there is some support at 10. Some pretty strong support. This is definitely something you don't want to do. Like I said, I should have been out of this way up here when it cracked out of that original triangle that I had drawn. Right on this red candle here. When you're playing a triangle, that's where you get out at as soon as the triangle cracks. This would have been a lot smaller of a loss. And I think the reason why I held this like I did and ignored that is because of the emotional war that I've had with BFRI the last couple of weeks. Or last week and a half. I've been battling with this stock and battling with this stock, and it looks like BFRI might win the war. It might have outsmarted me. But my entry wasn't. Now that we have some time to go that's gone by, you know, hindsight is 2020, whatever that saying is. I bought that first entry a little high. 1360 was almost at the top of the triangle. So what I should have looked for is the bottom of look for the entry on the bottom instead of at 1360 when this triangle is forming right here, right under 13 on this candle would have been the spot to get in. And if I would have got in right around at 1280, as soon as that cracked, it would have been a 20-cent loss on how many ever shares, but it would have been a very small loss, like $8 or $10, versus this nonsense loss that I'm in right now. So in this choppy market, we gotta be buying on support levels. I made the mistake of buying this on the resistance level, looking like it was gonna break. It was on a nice uptrend and everything, but what I've been saying about the SPY the last couple of weeks being real volatile during the day, these big candles and stuff can cause some very wide ranges, price ranges on these stocks. Now BFRI is very low float and it's in this higher price, so its trading range for the last 2 weeks, the bottom is like 5 and now the top is 15. So we have this huge trading range, which makes it good for getting profits, but all these little upper shadows, these wicks to the top side, those are showing there's still a lot of selling pressure. Now we did shoot up over all of those. See, that one's at 1050, and that's what we're trying to hold at the moment. That's this. We're not actually trying to hold 10 at the moment, but 1050 is right. Where's it at? Well, yeah, 1050 is what we're trying to hold. So we got this previous tip there. It's actually about 1040. So I could try to hold a support here, and then $10 is just a natural support line anyway. Yeah. But I'm gonna stay in the war with this thing for a little bit today. As long as it's holding above 10, I'm gonna hold it. If it drops below 10, I'll lose $200 on this play. It'll be a really nasty red day, $300, but let's see, I was up 50 or 60 on the week after yesterday. But that has been wiped out by RELI, which just died. Alright, let me get back to these comments. Do you think that this is gonna go back to $4 to $6 today? One Life? That's what your thoughts are on this? Daniel B, you don't know what a white paper is, so don't start commenting on NFTs. You have your opinion on cryptos is irrelevant. like you have no basis behind your opinion, no research to back your opinion, so we're just not going to even pay attention to that. Don't worry, Sicilian. Don't worry. I'm a paper kite and a tornado. Nah, nah. You guys can go start your own bourbon channel where you talk crazy. I've been green for 2 months, and y'all are, and I have one bad red day, and y'all are flipping out and losing your minds like it's the end of the world. We're traders. We take losses. Like losses happen. Like I said, I went over the lesson. The loss, the exit. My entry was off. My exit was off. It's definitely not a great entry to this trade, and then holding the bag like I have is definitely not good at all. But we take losses. These are unnecessary losses, extra. Well, I haven't got out of BFRI yet, so I'm not going to count it as a loss yet, but more than likely it probably will be. But one day of $250 or 300 in losses, it's not that big a deal. I'm trading with bigger size too. I'm 60 shares on a $10 stock. And normally I would go 30 or 40. I wouldn't quite go this much. So on a volatile stock that's bouncing around with that big of a price range, the pullback after this big rip, and I can see it now. It could have continued, but it didn't. It got rejected. But now we've had all this selling. Selling has slowed down. Of course, buying slowed down at the minute. But on 60 shares, with a range like this, where this is traded in between $4 to $5, maybe even more, like I said earlier, all the way down to that 8 area up to 14. If something turns around on you, then that it can get ugly fast. That's the thing with these low floats. And you got to be ready to stick to that plan of jumping out when they do turn around on you, because even if I was to win 30 shares on this and I held this all the way down here, that's half the position. I'd still be down $75. What's the SPY doing? SPY. Volume decreasing on the SPY too. See, here's JLBE. This is the one that Orlando was looking at. Let's take a look at it. It definitely likes to bounce off the 200 at that 50-day area back up to 70. So you certainly do have a nice range there if you grabbed it off with support. A bit higher price play, but could definitely get some bounce action. So yeah, I see what you're looking at there, Orlando. Killing it on these swing trades. I can't draw a line to save my life today. Neither can I trade to save my life today. All right. Hey, JH might. He might come in here. What story do you want to know? What story do you want to hear? What kind of story you like? Actually, let's check the indexes and stuff today, because the SPY has been weird. Like, it's rebounding, but we're not, like, our top gainer is RELI on the day, and this thing is just sold off like crazy along with pretty much everything else. But the SPY right now is still rebounding. Look at that. The SPY is almost Yeah, SPY's starting to go bullish a little bit, starting to rebound. If it can get over 460, this will be a nice rebound day for the SPY. But we have an uptrend and we don't have anything ripping, which is really kind of strange. Unless this pump on the SPY is straight Federal Reserve money going back in, which is a possibility. But yeah, let's look at these indexes real quick while I'm sitting here and see what's happening over here in the indexes. So oil getting a little rebound. Gold still fine. Silver looking good. It's probably going to get back up to 25. Yeah, probably March or something. The Dow Jones. Okay, so this is what I wanted to see. This Dow Jones. So you can see the 50-day and the 10-day on the Dow Jones are both right there, right where we're running into. So if the Dow Jones gets rejected here, it's going to pull all the way back down to the bottom of this channel that's spread out, which would lead to the SPY having quite a drop. Let's see that dollar. Dollar's still in the same place. A lot of money still on the sidelines, and Ether is almost back above its trend line on this. Oh, this is the Ether futures, but it looks like it may take on this path, which is what I've been predicting over there. And dollar's mixed against the other currencies. Oh yeah, crypto market's coming back alive a little bit. A lot of green in the crypto market right now. Okay. So not really anything going on dramatically with the indexes at the moment. Let's see what kind of PR we got on the SPY. UK Prime Minister. Whoa. What's he talking about? Sir, UK Prime Minister Johnson set to make announcement in next 48 hours on whether to impose circuit breaker restrictions. Well, that's certainly... Oh my God. New York... Jesus Christ. Mayor's office tweets a new $100 incentive for New Yorkers if they get their booster shot at city-run sites before... They are paying people to take these damn shots. How crazy is this? I mean, that's straight up telling you, hey, if you take this shot, and give you $100. So you can see the SPY is starting to shoot up to that 460. We'll see if it can break through it. Now BFRI is starting to come back alive a little bit. Let's see what else we got here besides these crazy. That hurts my that is really weird. It's really scary that they want to pay you to take something. Yeah, here, I give you $100 to shove this in your body. What do these politicians think? Do they think all of Americans' population is prostitutes? You're just going to pay us to shove stuff in our bodies? Like, for real? Like, just because I prostitute in my free time don't mean you can force me to do it, government. I'm just kidding. So we're back over 11 here. And this is what I was waiting on. If at $10, you know, I hold this. That's why I said this is not a good idea to do. If my entry was a lot lower, this would be all right to hold like I've held. But BFRI I said, I'm gonna stick in this war with it today. We're gonna battle it out. Yeah, SPY popping back over 460. So if the SPY keeps rebounding, then we could see rebounds across everything. This is RELI. Yeah, see RELI is starting to have a little bit of a rebound. Just not really a rebound though, just a little bounce off of support. Now see if this is what you wait for. You wait for some strong support that you can draw and get the entry off of this support. See if you get an entry right here at 1050 above this support, and you can put your stop loss right under like 1015 or something, right under this line, then you're only risking a little bit and you're getting this nice bounce. Like you could have got a dollar bounce so far off of this bottom support. So we did get a nice confirmation there. This candle kind of confirmed. Yeah, this candle's going to confirm this support. Only 15 seconds left. You see more buyers are starting to come back in here because sellers have gotten tired, it looks like. These last two candles, no volume. Very, very low volume. So these sellers right here, looks like they may be out of this, or at least slowed down enough where buyers are like, hey, this thing's down to 10. It was all the way up to 15. Maybe I can get this at 10 and get a bounce back up to 15. So if buying continues to come in, BFRI could still go later in the day, but it's really hard to say. Because we don't know if the SPY is going to get rejected here at 460. It'll probably hang out around 460 for a while. It does seem to be going bullish on the day at the moment, but yeah, I'm going to stay in the war here. Excuse me. Well, there's H&H. Let's see what you guys talking about. Falco is on his way? What are you talking about? Kind of like One Life last week when you were telling me BFRI, was a bad trade multiple times. You like to find them before the people get excited. Been covering BFRI for a week and a half. You didn't get excited by that at all. Why didn't you trade a BFRI? You just talking? You just talking to talk right now? So Sicilian, swing trading is not any different than day trading. It's going to be the same patterns. You just want to be buying at support and selling at resistance lines. So like GLBE, the whole reason why Orlando is looking at this for a swing trade is because it was up to 83. It's been selling off, but it found support on the 200-day moving average. It confirmed that support once, twice, 3 times, and then this 4th time, and it's starting to push back up. So there's a nice price range from this $50 area up to the $70 area. So all he's looking at is to buy this right on the support, hold it until it comes up to that resistance. If it breaks the resistance, just like day trading, it could keep on going up. If not, he's just probably going to lock it out at 70. That would, I don't know exactly what his plan is, but that's just what I'm looking at and gathering from the chart. But yeah, just find things to swing that are on uptrends. Like this thing has been up all year. It's held most of its gains. It's very bullish. But again, you see the price that he's swinging at, 58 on GLBE. It's usually not a good idea to swing these lower price penny stocks because these are way less predictable over a longer time period than these higher priced stocks. So, I mean, this is, what is this? GLB. Global E Online. Let's see what this company is. Yeah, see, this company's buying companies left and right. So you know they've probably got pretty good revenues. They're not just going to crash down to, $10 or anything crazy like that. They're going to stay easier to predict because this is a solid company. The stocks that are under $20, most of those companies are trash companies. So that's why, we get the big pops, but we get the big dumps as well. But it's the same as all the day trading with the triangles and wedges and EMAs and all that stuff. You're just looking at, instead of like in day trading, we're looking mainly at the 15-minute and the 5-minute time frames. So for swing trading, we're not going to be looking at 5-minute time frames except for maybe to get the entry on the swing trade. The higher time frames is what you're going to be swinging on. You're going to be looking mainly at the 4-hour, because you can see you get a nice picture of this thing recently. And then you can also use the daily, of course, and then the 1 hour if you're trying to swing shorter, like maybe overnight or 2 days. The 1 hour can be good for that. So it's not any different. It's just a difference in time frames. So instead of looking for a quick breakout where we're looking for, $2-3 pop, the breakout may be slow. It may take it a couple of days to make you the same amount of money, the same $3 or $4 or whatever. It's just, that's pretty much the only difference. Just trading solid companies, swing trade solid companies, and play them on the higher time frames. See, Orlando made his own scanner. He's been working on trying to swing trade more because he doesn't have as much time to day trade, and he seems to be enjoying swing trading more anyway. So he went in and created his own scanner. But your scanners, if you're using Thinkorswim, these scanners are all you need to find a watch list of stocks to swing, because you can put in your minimum price, you can put in how many shares you want to put in. These scanners are going to, whatever it is you're looking for, whether it be swing trades or whatever, you're going to be able to find and make a list with those. And we see BFRI coming back up to 1150 right here. What kind of nonsense did you just say, Daniel B? The stock market, learn everything about the stock market. Market is changing always. How are you going to learn everything about the stock market at once if the market's always changing? You have to explain that one to me, buddy, because that doesn't make any sense. That's why I say there's no masters, there's no gurus. We're all students to the day we die. We're always learning about the stock market because the market is ever changing. You can't read 10 books from 1960 and expect those 10 books to have any relevance right now, this second, in the market. They may not. But, you know, those books were written before a lot of different manipulation and regulations and things like that that's been put in the stock market. That was a no, Daniel B. Nothing. What you just said doesn't make sense. How? Explain that to me. Please explain that to me, since I'm talking crazy and you're not talking crazy. Explain it to me. How do you? Let's see. What was your comment? Learn everything about the stock market. Stock market is changing always. And I didn't even finish the rest of your statement because the rest of your statement you know is not accurate. You have to know where is market now or where is it heading. Where's it heading, Daniel B? Where's the market heading? Right this second. Right this second for this day trade. Which way is it going? You said something super contradictory. One life, stop trying to hold his hand. Do I need to debate both of you at the same time and roast both of you at the same time? Is this what I'm going to have to do? You guys love me so much. You both came back after those gruesome, gruesome whoopings. If I have to take you both on at the same time to get y'all to settle down, I'll take you both on. Exactly, Ruben. Action. Action. You can study all you want to. If you never do, you are not going to do anything. Yep, see, that's what I thought. I ask you to explain your position, just like on the just like on the debate, and I get no content out of it. Just nonsense from you two. Let's see, what time is it? 11:56. I'm not gonna spend my day sitting here arguing with two people who's already been thrown in the dumpster behind Walgreens last week. Yeah. But I don't want to argue. I don't want to. I don't even like. For one, I'm not even going to waste the time to even have those debates again, or have another debate similar. And two, I definitely ain't going to let it bother me. You guys talking out your anuses. You're funny. Silly boys, silly boys. It's Christmas. Let's have a good time. How about we stop the trolling? Let's stop for 1 week. We got Christmas coming up this weekend. You guys put your little prides away. You know, I'll put my ego away. You put yours away. Let's just actually work and help new traders. Let's do that this week. How about that? 1 week out of the year where you guys can put your little boners that you have for me away, and we can actually maybe help some people. Let's do that. That sounds like a good idea to me. If not, you two can set it out this week. You guys stay in house chat for this week if you guys don't want to help people out. It's Christmas. Come on, it's holidays. Let's go. A cage match. Man, even though I'm old, them two are older than me. I just break both their hips and be over with. I'll take them both on in a cage match. Kick them in their hips. They'll just fall down. No, you like to smoke the pot one life. Don't you come in here telling me nonsense. You don't be steering no pot. You smoking it. You'll debate Daniel B on technical analysis. Why? All he's going to do is tell you to read books. Wait, that'd be a boring debate. One life, you got to read the books from 1960 to understand the stock market in 2021. All right, guys. If anybody's got any questions, legitimate ones, especially you new traders who actually want some help right now, go ahead and get those in. We'll give the stream about 10, 15 more minutes. I'm not going to, like I said, it's Christmas holiday week. We're having a good time. The giveaway is still coming. Don't worry about the giveaway. I ain't going to tell anybody when it's going to happen. This is a surprise giveaway week. We got a giveaway going on the crypto channel, and we got one going on this channel. You guys just don't get any info about it. It's an impromptu giveaway. I don't even know when it's going to be yet. Either one of the giveaways for both channels. Well, the crypto channel depends on what I do this week on that channel in the Gods Unchained stuff. But the giveaway on this channel, it's going to be a surprise giveaway. As in, you're hearing about it now, but you'll be, when I come out with it, it'll probably be right when you least expect it. Who knows? Who knows how it's going to happen? Fireside chat? You talking about the round table? The round table, we'll work on it. You know, like I said, I was wanting to do it in December, but we're already here to the last week with this holiday week and next week being somewhat of a holiday week. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. You know, it's holidays. It's hard to get 5 people on a stream or 4 people on a stream all at the same time. So I'm still kind of trying to work that out. See, Spy still holding that 460 area. Having a lot of trouble though. There's some strong resistance. That I don't even know what the point of that comment was, Daniel B. Like what does it matter about the states that I'm in? Like, oh, Fireside Chat is PragerU. Okay. I need to add more shows in 2022. Jesus Christ, I'm already live streaming. Like, how many more shows can I do? I'm only one person, man. Get Hal to do some shows. Something. I don't know. We got a lot in the works right now. We got the whole blockchain project in the works for next year. We've got all the Gods Unchained stuff in the works. Got a lot of things in the works. Don't worry. Don't worry your little heads. We'll be bringing out plenty of content. I need a show debating one life and Daniel B. Let's see. Orlando said put SWCH on there. Very bullish on the daily above all EMAs. Got a little dividend stock here. Just needs to break 28. If it could break 28, it could push for a new high a year. I see what you're looking at right here. Nice little possible triangle breakout on the daily chart. So Sicilian, this is what I'm talking about. This is a daily chart, and the triangle is still on the daily chart. So you know where the support is. It's around this $27 area, and you know where the resistance is at 28. So if you was going to swing this, you'd want to be looking right around that $27 area for an entry to see if it's going to shoot up over 28 in the next couple of days, because it is kind of getting close to this little tip of this triangle. Now that's just my analysis. I don't know if that's what Orlando is looking at exactly or not, but that's what I'm seeing. Come on, why do you do this to me? Why do you do this? Where did it go? There we go. Yeah. But yeah, very nice pattern. And I see why Orlando is saying put it on your watch list. Only 143 million shares, so not too high of a float for a swing. What's up, Fat Boy Drizzy? Yeah, man, Luna. Luna, man. That thing just keeps going up and up, don't it? So BFRI still holding above 11 here. And I'll let you guys know on frameworkfortune.com later today how much I end up losing on this. But I'm going to continue to hold it, as it does look like it may have started building. Let's see, actually on the 15-minute. And confirming this uptrend here. Possibly. It hasn't confirmed it yet, but possibly we could see this could be the start of a new uptrend. Multiple candles right there on the 15-minute holding that price area, and then we can connect it from there. So we'll see. We'll see what it does the rest of the day. And the SPY just kind of hanging out at the moment. Nothing else going on that I'm seeing. Nah. Alright, so later today, if you're interested in cryptos and NFTs, here in a couple of hours, I will be going live, and I'll be going live all week for Gods Unchained content, as I am trying to push into Mythic rankings where there's bigger NFT prizes and more Gods token payout. So you guys will see me a lot this week over there. If you're interested in that, if you're not, you want to stay in the stocks, no worries. I get it. There will be, I'm working on some videos for the stock channel too. I'm trying to get some very valuable videos, I think, up for you guys. But I'll be doing that over there, and the live crypto update as well around 4:30 Central. If you haven't yet, go check out frameworkfortune.com. It is free, no paywalls. And we've got all types of content building on that site. So if you don't join me later today, we'll be back tomorrow here for some more live stock trading in the morning. And if you do, I'll see you then. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. Stay safe out there. Until next time.